Just kidding. Just kidding. I love these chairs.
That's awesome.
No, right? I mean, but that's I mean, on a serious note, that's the truth. So
it's pretty cool.
I mean,
it's a really good.
I'm gonna start using that one. Should I patent that somehow?
Yeah.
The library is awesome.
Yeah. Library comparison for SEO.
Well, like we could do.
.com.
Well, we could almost do like a visual. You know, I had a client say to me the other day. He said, you know, you start working with me and you know, you got to be hands-on because it would be like leaving a 4-year-old in Times Square.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You know, and I just remember thinking to myself, like, wow, I really like thought about it that night. I'm like, there's a lot to do in Times Square, but a 4-year-old doesn't really have the knowledge. They don't have the experience. They don't know, and you're stuck there. But there's a lot going on, and so it's cool. It's like being someone's like travel guide. You know, you're in a new country, a new place.
Yeah, like if my mom went to the back end of a computer and looked at the back end, she might be like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" But as soon as she started touching anything, it would just go to scrambles. You know, it'd be really bad. So that's funny about the Times Square. That's good stuff. So
I love that.
Besides the fact that it would be extremely dangerous.
Oh God, it would be very dangerous.
Right. Not just because there's a ton of shit to do that she didn't have to.
Well, that's a good example as far as it'd be dangerous it's dangerous when you start messing with your own website.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing too. So
that's happened a lot.
Guilty.
I think everyone's been guilty of that.
But I mean, that's the other thing too. You know, helping people build websites that they can control, like showing them, like because WordPress, you know, working predominantly in WordPress, there's more reasons than just it being great for SEO. Usability. I mean, to be able to build sites that don't just stay static, to build sites that can evolve, you know, and people know their businesses better than anybody. So if you give them the tools they need to blog about their business, why not? And that's what we're doing for people, you know. And the beauty of that is then you just take those articles, you optimize them, and make sure people see them.
Yeah, good point with WordPress. I mean, like one thing that we're always going to do is try to keep technology the latest, up to date. Yeah. And that's one great thing about WordPress is that, you know, if a new device comes along that we've never seen before, maybe it's like a roll of tape that you put on your ear that is a camera and like everything else, like a computer that you take out. I don't know, right? But it comes out. But at least WordPress will adapt to that.
Oh, yeah,
so if it's a unique size that we've never seen, WordPress will have an update that will adapt to that new size. So when people looks like that, it's not looking all off-center, all crazy.
It's just basically it's the concept of responsive and how that's a new term. You know, a lot of sites that were built before what, like last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2012, let's say. They weren't responsive sites, so they didn't adapt to a tablet or a phone or a desktop. And it kind of made things look a little off. And so luckily, you know, we're building sites that are with today's technology, and that's awesome.
Because when you look on a website with your phone, you don't want to look at a desktop type of website most of the time.
Yeah.
You want to look at something that's simple, that has a menu that you can go through. And that's what, again...
it all depends on the consumer, though. Like, you know, when you go on a website, you want a phone number, you want to be able to click that number, call it from your phone. You don't want to have to remember the numbers and then dial it. You know, so, and the thing is, it's not to get mad at these business owners because they don't know. It's to get mad at these webmasters who sold them a website for a couple $100 and disappeared. That's not the way it's supposed to work today. It's supposed to be a marketing director, a marketing contractor for hire, whatever you want to call it. It's supposed to be a partner in your business. And that's what we are. We become this extension of your business and help you